Hey, love bugs, it's Roslyn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for being able to be open to receive the blessings that are trying to come your way. Being able to let go of things that are no longer serving us and bring into what we truly need is truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. Many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, even hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you are comfortable, I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. So either you can drop a line, let me know what's going on, or you can, just sending a positive response towards the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your impact, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the video has been very informative to you, or even gives you a good vibe that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath, they're going through trying times and need spiritual guidance for like path or even their sole purpose, go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share in your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated, and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content in my video. And today I'm listening to in the background. It's called Manifest Anything You Want Through Theta Waves. Miracles happen when you listen to this music, drums. And I will post that link in the description box below. And today my video is about Twin Flame 101. Heyoka's what do you hold on to that you need to let go of? Never be afraid of missing out. A lot of times it's just like with children. When we were growing up back in the day, I don't know about you, but it was just like I always, my parents would tell me to go to bed, and I always it'll be like the grown folks over there, doing stuff, listening to music, and I always felt afraid I was gonna miss out. Shh, shh, shh. I was afraid that I was gonna miss out on something. Girl, better quit throwing stuff at me. Stop. Um, always thinking you're gonna miss out on things, that are going on. A lot of times. Hey, baby. Yes, baby. Girl, if you don't quit, stop. Sit down and play. Play with your animals. So you're going through different things like that, and we're always feeling like we're gonna miss out on certain things that are coming to our way. It's just a lot of times we will get the signs that, that there's certain things that are in our life. They allow those to be in our life for a certain period of time, and then there's time to go ahead and part ways with it. I know there's a lot of times that when it even came to me and my addictions, there would be so many days or so many times that, I couldn't call a plug and, say, hey, can I get a sec for this? Or, hey, whatever. And it would just be either they would come when I wasn't paying attention, or we'll get into it, with the person trying to bring me something. It will always be the universe trying to basically tell me, you gotta let go of this weed. You don't need the weed to keep doing this. You went through an intense situation where we allowed you to have that just to deal with what you were dealing with, but now you can be able to have the courage to step out and do it on your own. And there's a lot of times that I stay focused on a lot of things that I had to let go of. That I had to see for what it was worth. I had to experience that heartfelt tragedy to be able to learn and grow from. All these different situations that came into my life, and it was just like, I'm proud of myself because there's a lot of situations that does come up in my life that I don't run back to, old addictions. It's just learning how to let things be presented to you and be able to let go and make peace with it with love and light. It's like when you part ways with certain things, it doesn't have to be such a dramatic situation that you had to go through. There's times that, I used to hold grudges on people that went out their way to hurt me, especially if it was like I've been there for these people. I was being a good friend, or I allowed them to be in my life and helping them to see who they were. I've endured a lot of that during this journey, and it's just like, I would be so hurt because things I would, go out my way to help them with, and I end up getting burnt in the process of, it was like intimidation, or somebody thought I was being inferior to them, or it was just something they just didn't want to happen for me because they seen strength in me I didn't see in myself. So it's just like going through all those different situations I had to be able to experience. It's just like going through different things, with people I thought that was, my friends that I've been in, in a friendship for with them for a while, had to separate. Either it's because of certain situations that I had to learn from them that I moved on to the next, or it was like, hey, this is not benefiting you. They're doing things behind your back. We needed you to learn this, because a lot of times, universe will allow you to see the things that you need to know that these people are doing behind your back, or they'll allow them some things just to pop up and you're like, something will seem off to you, because you even know when you're an empath, you know that certain things is being projected out to you, whether or not it's through their energy or the things that their universe is allowing you to see what the pattern is with certain people. And it was just like me carrying that grudge. I had to let that go. And it's just like, if you're heading towards, blessings, you really truly want these big things in your life that you've been working so hard for, you can't keep harboring over anger. We constantly, like, there's things that I still, I'm trying to deal with. Not cope. I don't want to say cope, because it's like cope is like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. It is just not going to work. So it's just like being able to experience all these things, whether it's like a toxic friendship or a tragic abusive relationship. All these things have taught you things, because it's like there was a lot of times I've been there and said, oh, I wish I never dealt with this person. If I never met this person, I would have went with this, that, and the third. But you had to be able to go through those things. Even I came across with people that are going through a lot of divorce, and they're like, well, Rosalind, I hate that. If I would have learned this, before I married them, I would have never, this would have never happened. I said, but this is something you have to look at. You always try to tell people that I've been coming across, you have to be able to look at it from a different viewpoint, being able to see, a lot of times, like I've said many times before, if you've been watching me for a while, you would know, you've heard me say that a lot of times when it comes to people we connect with, they're either supposed to be there for a lifetime or they're supposed to be there for a season. And a lot of times we get that confused. A lot of times when we feel like these people are going to be in our lives for, whenever, for a long period of time, they were only supposed to be there to learn off of you, and they learn, vice versa. So it's like, don't never get mad and say you wish you never met that person, because that is what you decided you want to be with at that time. And you have to be able to see the blessing and the knowledge that, was sent towards you. A lot of times we get set up in toxic relationships for us to be able to see the pattern that are happening on things that we need to pay attention to. Things we need to, see the, bless you, baby, see the red flags on that we look over. There's a lot of things I did that with. There was times that I even put my happiness aside to be able to make sure somebody else was happy, but they wouldn't turn around and do the same. So it's just like, now I'm starting to learn to have boundaries. If you don't have to be, bitter or anything towards people. You have to just say, hey, I don't see this working, or, hey, I just don't cross this boundary no more. It's nothing personal. And, we should never be feeling like it's personal, even though it's directed towards us. There's something about that person that they're going through, something that they might be insecure about, certain things that's going on in your life. And if you're not pushing out any kind of negative influences about them, when somebody goes back and slander your name or not being truthful about the things they're putting out about you, there's something in your life that bugs them, about your, the things you project out, because you could be positive, you can be strengthful, just having that strength, and that can mess them up because they don't see that within themselves. So of course they're going to try to sabotage you by slandering or gossiping about you or whatever. And when people can't control you, like I've said before, when people can't feel like they control you, either think you're difficult, or they can't manipulate how they deal with you. So they will sit up here and throw stuff on your name, just to have people all look at you like that. I've grown up to deal with stuff like that. But it's just like, going through my situation has been such a blessing to me. Such a blessing, because it's just like, when you go through stuff like this, like even when you're looking for a soulmate, you have to have failed relationships after failed relationships going down the line. So whatever the mistakes that you had that broke that situation up, you learn from. So it's not like you're taking baggage to another relationship, but you know what not to do when you're in coming up to a relationship. It allows you to see the red flags. It's allowing you to be able to see what they're bringing to the table, what you're not accepting, what you will accept, what you're there for. Basically being able to compromise, have communication, have trust, making sure there's not hidden motives within the situation. Just all those different things that you had to go through in your different relationships that were failed, that you could be able to get to a relationship that is going to be worthy of you. Finding somebody who truly wants you through all matters, and vice versa. They'll be there to support you. You have an open line of communication. You can be able to trust each other without you actually being in each other's face. Not being insecure, when you're away from each other. It's just like a whole bunch of beautiful blessings that can come in that you had to learn from your failed relationships to when you finally get to your soulmate. Being able to be alone by yourself and love yourself on all measures, all levels, because sometimes I've met people. I've been in a situation where I didn't want to be alone. Yes, shh. Uh, when you didn't want to be by yourself, but universe needs you to be able to have that alone time, that solitude, so you can get to know yourself, heal on every measure. It's everybody wants to be in a relationship. Everybody wants to be loved, but you have to make sure you were able to make yourself happy. You have to be able to say that you love yourself before anybody else can come in, because if you don't love yourself, it's just like anything can happen. It's not going to work if you are looking for love that you have not healed within self, with other people, because you're never going to be satisfied. You're going to be trying still keep on trying to fill a void when you need to be able to do it for yourself. You can't look for it in the exterior if you're not trying to find it within the interior. So it's just like, my dad, every time I was like upset and still grieving about certain things, he would send me that vibe of love, and I appreciate that. But these are things that I had to be, I had to always tell my dad when he spiritually came to me. He would be there at my beck and call when he knew that my energy had shifted to be emotional or sad. He would be there, and I told him I appreciate that, but this is something I have to do on my own. I wanted more than my dad to be able to give me that love that I wanted to heal, but I had to be able to find that within. He couldn't do that. With the being, especially a twin flame relationship, even though it's like a spiritual connection. I had to be able to get that. I couldn't keep running to him to allow me to be happy. That's something I had to find within myself. So, you have to go through all these different things in life to be able to experience and appreciate, the tragic situations that in life, but God and universe will allow you to see certain chain of events that goes in your life where you accidentally overhear a conversation that, a person that's supposed to be so-called your friend or, so-called significant other, seeing how they would do when you're not around, all these different things, making sure that they're able to put a smile on your face when you're doing the same for them. All these different things will occur in your life. The universe will, if it's not meant for you, they will be able to block you from so many different ways, or it'll be able to, you'll go through toxic situations with a significant other that God's basically trying to tell you this is not the one person that they have for you, but you have to be able to heal and take that moment of, being by yourself a while to be able to appreciate those things. Because if you didn't learn anything from the failed relationships you have, because you keep getting into those failed relationships, it's going to keep occurring until you finally heal from the stuff that you're still carrying on, or being able to see the things that you really need to see about yourself as well as others. So you should never feel like you're going to miss out on anything. Kids do that all the time. Like, if I go to sleep, I'm going to miss something. If it's meant for you to be, there it be in your life for you to be able to witness it, trust and believe it's going to happen for you. But if, there are, universe and God is telling you to go ahead and put something down, because they want you to be able to put something down so they can be able to bring in what they want for you to have to pick something up. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Drop me a line and let me know if you feel where I'm coming from. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share, what I say, share, thumbs up, hit the notification bell. Share the channel if you would like. The more the merrier in our community. And I hope that, everything you're thriving for, you're able to bring infusion for, a better tomorrow. And I hope whatever tragedies or ever sadness or emptiness that you're trying to heal from, I hope everything, go as planned, so you can be able to get the things that you truly deserve and know that you're worthy of anything that comes your way that's going to be able to impact your life in a better way. And know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. Knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I would love to give a post notification shout out to Keith Bush and my friend Kayla. Much love to you as well. And I will see y'all on my next video. So between me and my granddaughter, she is like work within herself. So I said I might go ahead and do another video after this. I might not. So I hope y'all all have a blessed week. Get all the blessings that you truly deserve in your life, and send out as much love and light and positivity as you possibly can. You never know, your kind words can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.